Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Hello, welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're all doing well. Captain Cold. Happy Cities for Life Day, Computer Security Day. That's a good one. Giving Tuesday, Mason Jar Day, Methamphetamine Awareness Day, Moose Day, Personal Space Day, Stay at Home 'Cause You Are Well Day, Perpetual Youth Day. Happy 56th birthday to Ben Stiller, 86th birthday to Woody Allen. Happy birthday to the late Winston Churchill and the late Mark Twain. Thank you very much, Captain Cold. Thanksgiving was good. Sorry, just stretching out my wrist. It's a little bit cold in here right now, so I'm trying to get, like, warmed up. Hey, Arkham. How's it going? Didn't do a whole lot, Leewick. Just kind of hung out. Celebrated Carmen's birthday. Relaxing time, but yeah, it's good. See, the music is quiet in the menu intentionally, because he's listening to it on his headphones, and he'll like fast forward and play and reverse and everything. So like you can't get a consistent amount of music. The first time I started this up, it was like he was constantly playing different kinds of music, but there's huge dead spots today, of course. Figures. They are available until the last episode of Squid Game. I think it's timed out to where the last episode of Squid Game, when it goes up on YouTube, the end of that day, I think. But I don't know. That whole day is kind of a blur when we filmed that stuff and decided when it was going to be good till. Have some trauma from that day, as some of you may well know. I broke my ankle that day. So we filmed some of the stuff, and then the rest of it, it's just a blur. Taken away from home by aliens like Quill. Queen. I think that's I think that would do me. I could listen to the greatest hits 1, 2, and 3 just on repeat. So good. Have I seen Blade Runner Black Lotus yet? Nope. Have not. I'm not precisely sure what that is. But I think we're just going to get back into this boss fight that we've been doing. Who's my favorite Guardian? Groot. Because he's quiet and fights. He's the only one that's not kind of constantly jabbering. It is a bit distracting. Yes. Yes, Captain Cold. Until the 7th. There you go. There's a firm answer. Why is he my favorite Guardian? No, I liked Groot from the live action Marvel movies as well. He's just an interesting Interesting creature, interesting character.
No, I am not letting that bastard take her again.
Forget the preacher for now. The choir's pissed.
Whatever they're shooting smells like burnt ozone. I cannot smell anything. Perhaps we should talk to them.
What makes you think they can speak?
Well, they're intelligent beings. They ought to be able to speak.
Well, that's not fair. Zap! I love playing Zap the Zealot.
Zap the Zealot. Ah, no! Don't zap the Guardian. That's not fun. Heck on it. There we go.
Float like that. What the? Coach is choosing his team members. Deadliest woman incoming!
Time's up!
My great strength goes underutilized.
No, it's not.
Face me.
Do it.
Bust out
Do it, do it.
bombs.
Oh, you. Maybe you're the guy I have to fight.
We must strike the large one with more force. Right! Must they attack us?
Drax, you need to snap out of it. I was just trying to wake him up.
Bombed out weirdos deserve it. Watch out! That one's returning blasts.
Oh, man.
That priest is pumping faith into the others!
Well, that's not fair.
Should be able to break him out from a distance.
The blockhead's amping up his
No.
buddies.
Then put him in a body bag. Problem, watch it. He's healing his buddies. Save your
do
nice
that
words
without
for
a
later, Quill.
What would I do without you, Rocket?
Good call, Groot. Don't shoot the ones that are just gonna serve it back harder. What is next, Peter Quill?
Blitz him, Rocket.
Ah. Yeah.
Cut him down, Groot.
Ah! Need support!
Oh, crap.
Back on it. Stop kicking me while I'm down.
Shooting smells like burnt ozone.
Oh, yeah. Probably want to dodge that.
Unfreeze him! Daggone it, I'm gonna die.
Right. Don't shoot the charged up ones or we get, how many times have I saved your butt now?
I thought I was a goner, man.
Hey, the fire breach. I need assistance.
Well, that's not right with you, big guy. Thank me later.
Can someone help out the old friend?
No. I can't do everything.
Hey, man. Drax needs a hand. What's next, Peter?
I need to... That one big guy with the armor. I need to focus him down first, I think. Thank you, Mohammed. It's from Gravity Falls.
No, I am not letting that bastard take her again.
Forget the preacher for now. The choir's pissed. Groot, snag him.
Cosmo wouldn't have cut us off on purpose, would he?
No way. He's a good boy. Whatever this is, not his fault. Chop him, Gamora.
Feel this?
No fair. He's boosting everyone but us.
Then put him in a body bag.
Daggone it, no!
Solution.
Gotta cut that flyer's connection to his
Stop
friends.
healing him!
You're on your own.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
The sorcerer protects the rest. Put a target on him. Well, watch it.
Drax, sack him.
Death has come.
Oh, he's dead. Yippee!
Whatever they're shooting smells like burnt ozone.
Don't be there when they shoot it.
Oh, he's healing him.
Look, the elite one's mending his allies.
And he will suffer for it.
I'm ready. Just find me an opening. I can't figure out how to hurt this one.
Hit him down, Groot.
They have the same tech as Ranger.
All tech has a weakness. Just gotta find it.
Pick him, Drax. Drax, you need to snap wrapping up his buddies.
Yes.
Tell them to stop moving so much.
We'll blow them up. There we go.
Outnumbered.
Yes. That's what I couldn't do last
Easy
time.
targets down here. How do we get out?
Raker's drone gave me a peek at the ship's layout. I'll get us to the comm center, where we can call the Milano to come bail us out of this scuttle fluck.
Okay, but do you see a way up?
What the fuck was
I
that?
see a way up.
How
Oh, cool.
thoughtful. Or, wait!
Get the
Oh,
points.
they're so tough.
Are we sure up is the right way?
We could try down, but I do not see a bottom to that pit.
Head on a swivel.
Where has the Grand Unifier gone?
One problem at a time, Greg.
Little cutty beam.
Suckers!
Yep. Sprint. No, you guys, sprint. Bullet hell.
Go, go, go!
I am hurrying. No one said anything about running when I said.
No! I jumped down the hole, I guess. Did you jump at the bottom? Oh, they did not. Okay. I thought it was like an elevator that was going down. Daggone it, this thing again? More sprinting.
That's bad. That's very bad. We need an exit.
There ain't one.
Then make one.
Drax, hit this part of the wall as hard as you can. Why? We're about to die.
I figured that would be a no-brainer.
Come on, we can escape through that drain.
Are you nuts? That's
Ugh.
highly toxic warp drive coolant. We can't just jump in there.
We need to keep moving.
Maybe I wasn't clear. That's a pool of instant death.
All right, let's.
What the?
Drax.
Drax, man, everything okay?
Yes. Okay, so maybe it ain't warp drive coolant.
What is it?
That's tingly.
Oh,
Well, we need to talk about your kid trying to kill us.
Raker did something to her. This is his.
Do you think they reached the old mining sector?
No. The Grand Unifier said lift your drones into the lower halls. The heretics would have been disintegrated.
Scuttholes. Yeah, maybe. But if we are lost, at least they can't find us.
We're screwed.
We're lost and we're screwed.
I just need to get my bearings. I ain't never been on a ship this big.
Trust your instincts, little one.
Little one. Guess it's better than Abomination.
You are a silly little thing.
can I get up there now? Oh, there's goodies under it. I don't think I. Nope. Oh gosh. Nope. Can't get up. Okay. So that was just for the goodies that I found.
So, this is all about bringing back the dead. Half the people... Scott!
What are they doing?
Blocking our way forward.
No, they're
So
giving
many
energy
doors.
to the
You two know the way out, right?
unification
I do now.
arc
There's
thingy.
Gubbins.
You named it Gubbins?
Yup. Watch this. He's gonna take us to the comm center. There. That's our exit.
Okay.
We got this.
Hey, look! These idiots don't see us yet.
No time to stand around fighting these dudes. The faster we get out, the faster we save Nikki.
You mean the faster we find the Milano?
We're not leaving her.
Just follow Gubbins! He's showing us the way out! Thanks, Gubbins!
You trust that thing?
Of course! He's one of us now!
Danger close, Rocket!
Do the smash, and you do slicey slicey. Dang, I missed. Grapple.
There is tremendous power in this room. All the more reason to get the hell out of here. Breathing room, Groot! Drax, toss it!
Oh gosh.
Could not save him from death.
Save your nice words for later, Quill.
Not the pocket! Do your thing!
Back going.
Come on! Just die already!
Let's take off, Rocket. They're just gonna keep sending more guards.
All right.
We get a break! Just fall, Gubbins!
All right. Let's go this way then.
Move, move, move!
Get in!
Oh, I got hit right in the chest by one of those spear thingies. Didn't even feel it. Oh, that was cool though. You saw the little glowy bit on the other side of the door where it would have
Somebody's gonna
penetrated
have to give
through.
up their room.
No,
Gonna be the second
a little cube.
Crap, it's a dead end. Now what?
Up there.
Oh.
That catwalk's our way out.
If we can get across that gap.
Flark. We got a bigger problem.
Drone's back.
Quill, find us a way up to that catwalk before we're extra crispy.
Peter, tell me you've got an idea here.
Just hang on.
Everything will be fine. They will never reach Katath.
What?
Drax, push that across the gap.
Yes.
No. Wrong way, Drax.
What the scut, man?
Drax.
Bad-headed Badoon? That was our...
Doesn't matter. We've got an exit. Let's go.
Oh, we do. Okay, cool. You guys were gonna go in here and not mention that at all.
Too bad they're my pieces.
We should keep moving.
That looks like it can. I
This
was
doesn't
gonna
look
say.
good,
There we
Peter.
go.
Whoa. Is this some kind of torture chamber?
They look peaceful.
Death can be very peaceful.
Hey, are you okay?
I might as well be back on Half-World. Some of my fellow experiments bought into this kind of scut. The Kree scientists told them we were chosen, and they tailed the snout believed it. Even as they were dying.
But you didn't.
I was one of the smart ones. Me and, can't stand looking at him.
Let's get the Flark out of here.
All right. Fine by me.
I've had enough of this nightmare.
Tell me we're close to your comm center.
Gubbins sent us this
He
way.
sent us to a dead end.
It wasn't a dead end for him.
Actually.
Let's just hope
That
Drax's
was harsh,
shortcut leads us in
Gamora.
the same direction.
Yes. The shortcut.
All right, squeeze through this tiny gap.
Gonna put a bullet in one of these Flarkers for every people battery in this place.
That's a lot of bullets.
I got enough.
Oh man, he teleported through Groot.
We can't let this sickness spread.
More than happy to purge these pukes. Oh,
Stop attacking me. You're annoying.
What? I want another round with the Grand Unifier.
We won't get him alone again! It's too risky!
Oh, you're the one. No! Broke my legs. Hey, Messi. All right.
Gonna put a bullet in one of these Flarkers for every people battery in this place.
That's a lot of bullets.
I got enough.
Throw
Drax.
that, Drax!
Well, that works.
What's their end game here? Forced indoctrination of the entire galaxy?
He seems to believe the lies that he creates. And
Nice.
These guys are basically space vampires, right? Leeching veins
Space vampires. I don't know if they know what those are.
holy temple
Peter?
ship. This ship isn't holy. I have a help, big guy. Return to the skirmish.
You haven't assuaged shit. There's still guys following me.
Princess is gonna squeeze the faith out of these goons and see how they like it.
Root, contact time. Who calls my name?
Relax, stay in the fight. Don't make
Always
us
count on you, Laura.
having fun preying on the weak.
Aw, such a bad pun. Such poor taste.
I'll just watch
Oh, nice back kick, Drax. Yeah, kick him while he's down.
Man, that felt good.
All right,
Now, let's
let's
see where we are.
let's keep going.
Yeah, this is definitely it. A comm center.
Let me
Finally.
get up there. Ugh. Why? All right.
Rocket, is it safe to be around all this exposed faith tech? We're not getting radiation poisoning or anything, right?
Rocket, do your magic.
Yeah, just let me do it.
Dun, 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 dun.
That must be the comm relay. Or to get off this heap.
So, how long's this gonna take?
I don't know. It looks like it's broadcasting a whole
Gonna
bunch
need
of.
your help.
Sure.
All right, just stand right here.
Okay.
What are you gonna do, Rocket?
Perfect.
Why are we pretending we did not witness what we witnessed in the ceremonial chamber?
Because the promise is an insidious lie.
How can you be certain?
Because I wanted to believe it, but I knew when I woke up it...
Would all be gone.
What did you see? I saw my mom. Alive. There's something else there too.
Shadow.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever it is, it's using the girl. Probably fed her alive her own.
The lie that she could bring back her mom.
Fucking Scott.
Yeah.
What? That was completely intentional. The Milano's on her way.
Nice.
All right, let's split before the Faith Brigade realizes what we did.
Where's the Milano supposed to dock?
It's cute they used the word dock. She doesn't have hangar clearance, so we're gonna have to get creative.
Okay, just don't go overboard.
That's exactly what we're gonna do. I found a rendezvous spot near the hull.
Wait, what?
Relax. I know where we're going.
So we're gonna go on a little bit of a spacewalk.
Peter, there's a workbench we can use.
Yeah, I see
Fast
it.
if you're gonna. That drone's still hunting us.
Better safe than sorry. Let's get it done.
All right.
See what else I have that I actually can upgrade. Tactical scan. A lot of these I'm not really.
Really? Nothing at all? All
Yeah,
right.
no.
Now let's get out of here while we still can.
Sorry, Rocket.
We need to get through here, but the stupid Faith Tech door ain't powered.
So how do we charge it?
Gotta find something compatible.
You
with
just
that
gotta
power
believe. Believe that it'll open.
Maybe I can just zap it? I bet one of those faith batteries is supposed to fit in here.
cord. Genius, Quill. Considering that's what I just told you.
I didn't know that that's what the game was gonna say.
Here. His battery might still have some juice. Whoa, whoa!
Well, pick it up.
Not cool.
Do you know what you're doing?
Sure. Battery in the battery slot, right? Will this work?
One way to find
Positive,
out.
negative,
Looks like it worked.
or it's a bomb now. I don't know.
Somebody want to fetch the destroyer?
Drax, you coming, man? Drax? Hey, Drax. What's wrong?
It has occurred to me that this may be nothing more than a lingering dream.
It's not, I promise. But we need to go.
Very well.
Is this your idea of heaven? Or like promised land kind of thing? Like, would you give up life for this? Killing a bunch of bad guys?
Yeah, that is kind of scary.
I've never heard any ship make that noise. Not even Chitauri.
Is that singing?
It's
More
a
like
chorus.
distant chanting.
Whatever it is, that's a lot of people. We have to go this way. We need to keep pushing forward.
Guys, whatever's up there, I just want you to know that there's nobody I'd rather have by my...
Is now really the best time for a we're about to die speech? Flark. Whatever that is, it's really close.
Oh my gosh. That's the Grand Unifier.
This is...
Flark.
There must be millions of them.
at least...
Yeah, and how are we
They're
supposed
all
to
the way
help?
around.
We
This
need
is
to
like
worry
the
about getting our own
fucking...
tails off this death trap.
We survive. Then we make sure Cosmo knows everything about this nightmare. He'll know what to do.
The church comes for us. Flark.
Think we can hijack that skiff?
Probably. It'll be an ugly hack.
Hope the rest of you are as ready.
Ah, screw you.
No good. It's just like Raker's shield.
We're really exposed out here!
You have to kill them before they kill us.
That's the idea.
These things ain't as fast as I hoped.
Just worry about keeping it afloat!
Back on it. Not too soon. Alright, kill him quick.
Slice him up!
It'll be fun. I can't do anything from here.
He's fine! He's got this!
Oh, that's a tough guy.
Keep her still, Rocket!
Why am I glitching? Ah!
There's power here!
That's an understatement.
Dead. Okay, sweet. Now let's do this.
We can agree this is probably the church's capital ship, right?
Sure looks like
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what we can do with this scud. Come on. Come on.
You sure you can... Whoa!
If
Can't
just
fucking remember
one
what the ship
small
is called
faith battery can power one
from
of the robots.
The Expanse.
Imagine the power they harness here.
And they're conquering planets now. Even this is small
Why are they
scale.
waving like grass?
Hear what?
There was... Whoa!
We're okay. They're just bouncing off the shield. What the scud? Shields down! Blast them!
Keep your heads down. I got this.
We don't want to be here for reinforcements.
Don't let up! Take them down fast! We need to get off this thing!
I would if these spark nards would quit fighting back! Clark, this thing's going down! We gotta dock this heat fast!
Daggone it.
Why do they fight us? Now what, Rocket?
We need a new ship that ain't
This reminds me of Control.
No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
Let's stand real close together!
struggle in vain!
Just watch your back, bud! They got whole ship advantage!
This is how it's done!
The hovering shaman is blessing his drop!
We can't stay here!
We gotta outgun them! Anybody see a way out here?
Stand there and beat the shit out of him.
All the moving parts!
Ah! Get these guys out quick.
What is all this?
Fuel depot for the skiffs, looks like!
Yeah, kick his ass, Root.
Why do they fight us? I thought Breaker made that pretty clear! I am trying to destroy!
What's next, Peter?
Rip of a new one! They're closing in!
Keep an eye on each other! Any
These
last
fanatics
words?
only understand violence!
Why are you over here? Just, yeah. Kick his ass, Drax.
They're trying to distract us so more can come!
It's working! They're really distracting!
Lock and load, Rocket!
We don't want to be
I need some help.
reinforcements!
Clark, these guys are stubborn! How many times have I saved your butt now?
Thanks, buddy! Peter Quill, unleash me onto these fools!
Yeah, go ahead.
This has got my name on it!
Welcome, death!
Holy shit, he threw him. That's great. Never seen him do that before.
I knew you had my back!
Nice.
Watch out! They're coming from all sides!
Keep moving! Don't let them get us!
Ah, I got him. Just in time.
There's our ride! Come on!
We must return to the ship. There is work to be done.
Yeah,
Goliath?
that's kind of
Is that
the
it?
goal here.
Good.
There's no end to them!
Rocket, can you outrun them?
How? We've got the same scout!
Ah. They're shooting their own shields. Ooh.
The shield's blown!
You gotta keep
What?
them off of us!
Idiots.
They all got skiffs! We just need to find a docked one!
We're hit! How bad is it?
Bad! I've gotta put her down!
Oh!
Why do they fight us?
Because they're a loony space cult? The Church of Pain is insane!
Ah.
Jump!
That got it.
Get ready for a fight!
Feels like I've been shooting that big spot for hours!
He just appeared.
Take him down fast! We need to get off this thing!
I would if these Spartanards would quit fighting back!
Nice to meet you!
Prepare yourself!
Just watch your back, bud! They got whole ship advantage! Ain't nothing getting through!
Stop the sword, Groot! They're crawling out of the woodwork! Big tack!
Don't walk into my crossfire!
Ow.
They're trying to distract us so more can come!
It's working! They're really distracting!
Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain! It is as venerable as it is hard! We must break it!
Woot. Got an arm off.
Come get some of Rocket's gospel!
Is there a manuscript?
He did.
We were here first. Get off.
Yeah, this is our platform. Never mind that it's their ship, but it's our platform.
Hold them down, crew! Take them down fast! We need to get off this thing!
I would if these Flark nards would quit fighting back.
Oh,
They got Peter! I require your help, Peter Quill!
I'm dead, Drax.
Dastin' hunk of junk.
Not good.
Daggone it. Again, I beat him already.
String them up, crew!
Can't stay here.
Hell, that back.
Put him down before I carve out your eyeball. I thought you'd never ask.
Feels like I've been shooting that big bot for hours!
You're in this down.
Is there a manuscript?
Ow.
What is all this?
A place to store faith. Our blows seem insignificant.
Round them up, crew!
Cut to the chase. They're trying to distract us so more can come.
It's gonna cost them! With fervor! Now, Gamora!
I shall enjoy this.
Nice.
The mechanical beast is running out of limbs.
Guys, what do we do about this big bot?
He can't get us all. Come on, guys. Let's bomb the bot.
I should have saved that for the worshippers.
Get the block off of my platform.
I don't think they care!
This adversary is well fortified. Move it. Why did they fight us?
I thought Breaker made that pretty clear!
Breaker's congregation just lost a member.
Is that what they call a spiritual experience?
They're trying to distract us so more can come.
It's working. They're really distracting.
Ow. Die.
Right with you, big guy! Broke another cultist!
I will not be bested so easily. Deserve it.
I'll be your wingman anytime! Let's see that sword! We're closing in!
Don't be an easy target.
Sweet. Okay.
Come get some of Rocket's gospel. Is there a manuscript? Why do they fight us? Because they're a loony space cult? We were here first. Get off!
They don't want to share.
Wouldn't another religio not?
All right. There we go. He did.
Up here, dying. Another skip here.
You want to get onto another one of those death traps?
You want to stay on this one?
Good point! Where's the shield?
I don't know. It ain't working.
Gonna have to.
Oh, big surprise.
They're on us again.
The shield always works for them, but never works for us.
Just watch your back, bud. They got home ship advantage.
Huh, I can't actually destroy them. I've never managed to hit them that much before.
Falling apart!
Come on, we're almost there.
Are we gonna make it?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Watch out! They're coming from all sides!
Keep an eye on each other.
Are they? Which sides are they coming from?
Why do they fight us?
I
have a death wish.
I think they're dead, guys.
They're trying to just... No more skiffs.
I think we trashed them all anyways.
All of them? Surely not.
Hang on. You feel that?
No.
Vibrations are different here. We're getting close to the edge of the cliff and our way out of here.
You can detect that?
Hello? Whiskers?
Yeah, that's what they're for.
He is free of his madness now. This one is primed for punishment.
Keep the herd coming.
That's against the rules. No kicking when they're
Finally! Let me at him!
kneeling. Right? Yeah. Let me walk. There we go. I could use those points, but I won't.
There he is. I'm going after Raker. Don't follow.
Oh, Gamora!
Trust me, Peter.
Uh-oh. We got another scut ton of goons coming our way.
Let loose, Rocket! Crush him, Drax!
Ah! What?
He is broken!
Okay.
Let's make him feel it!
Gamora, you're going the wrong way.
She just ran off.
She knows
We
what
need
she's
we need your
doing.
help here.
I hope. Drax, kick their butts! Where is the assassin? She'll catch up. I hope. Need some breathing room, Groot.
You scut
Look
nothing
at wrapping up his buddy.
Rodent is being overwhelmed.
Daggone it. You motherfucker.
Peter Quill, the little one seeks attention.
Seeks attention.
Hang on, buddy. I'll get you back on your feet. Our foes laugh as their shaman compels them. We gotta get through these guys. Very well, little buddy.
No. Okay, good.
Next
Just about
time,
died by
you're on your
teleporting back to
What
him.
would I do without you, Rocket? Rocket, blast him!
own. Careful! He's powering up his crew!
Our enemies grow strong. I will enjoy this. No fair. He's boosting everyone but us. We must eliminate their medicinal conduit. Wrap them up, bud.
KO. Nice. All right. Gamora.
Feels strange in here.
You feel strange in here.
That is also
Ah!
true.
You need to snap out of it, man.
That's not the way. Maybe it is the way.
You know, we've got a big story here. A lot of people would probably pay a lot of money for the inside
Nope.
scoop.
No.
Of course they need to know, but that don't mean
Oh,
we
okay.
can't make
There we
some
go.
units
Didn't
in the
see that before.
process. We earned them.
Thank you, Groot.
Yeah, what happens
You
if
did good.
Gamora don't catch up? Once they realize
Ugh.
Ron Milano, they'll throw everything Flark. How's that thing still dogging us?
Run, go!
You.
I hate everything in this ship!
Go, go, go!
I only got little legs!
Lift your feet, Peter Quill.
I'm trying.
What?
Stop! We need to keep moving forward, Quill!
Move away, Rocket! Wreck them,
Oh gosh!
Too many of them! Let's
He
take
just
the
puny
elevator.
godded him.
Put down another fanatic!
Stop that weirdo's deserve it!
Stick it to him, Groot!
Stick him to it.
Listen to Groot! Get in here!
Push it! Plus one for me! Trash destroyed!
No! Shit. Did Rocket fall through the floor right there? Couldn't see it in the stream replay. It looked like he fell through the floor like, I don't know, like 10 feet away at my like 2 o'clock.
We need to keep moving forward, Quill!
Let's see those
Grab 'em.
branches!
Nuke him.
Crack another nut job!
Way to take him to church, man!
There's too many of them! Let's take the elevator! Listen to Groot! Get in here!
So many snipers.
Brutify him, Groot!
Well, stop wasting time!
Doggone it. So many fucking snipers. As soon as Rocket's power, his grenade power recharges, I can't use it on him like he's too far away or something.
We need to keep moving forward, Quill!
Put your lights out!
There's too many of them! Let's take the elevator!
No.
Branch out, Groot!
Listen to Groot! Get in here!
Man. That run sucked.
Quill, stop wasting...
I'm dead, Rocket. At work, but at least I have Calvin and the Guardians in my ear, so not all that bad. Well, thank you, Son of Dark Emmet. Hope you're enjoying it.
We need to keep moving forward, Quill!
Alright, let's move forward then. Just fuck the bad guys.
Everybody
Get to the objective.
There's too many of them!
Yep.
Let's take the elevator!
Well, that was so much fucking easier.
Should?
Yeah, well, it's the best I can do. And our window to meet her is getting smaller.
You know they're gonna open fire as soon as they detect her.
Yep, I've got her running silent. But who knows what kind of sensors Raker has on this thing.
Feel my rock!
Ow! Fucking missed the D. Hit the F instead.
Looks like this one's gonna miss the mass suicide.
Way to take him to church, man! More work of these cultist creeps!
Zonked out weirdos deserve it!
Dang it, Drax.
My great strength goes
We killed these
underutilized.
guys.
Going down! Get over there! Drax! Sit tight, buddy! We can't keep outrunning the whole army. We've got to cut them off or we're gonna die here.
I got an idea. Maybe I can overload these batteries. Make this part of the ship go boom.
How big of a boom are we talking about?
Can't wait to find out. Keep them busy while I rig this.
Oh my gosh, daggone it.
Here come the creeps. I need time, Quill. Keeping the flark off my tail.
All right.
Drax!
I got this.
Throw that,
Kill the
Drax!
rest of them.
Nice.
Is it me or are we barely denting this thing?
It
don't
is
know.
as venerable as it is large. We must
Send
break
it their way, Drax!
I think we've made a pretty good dent.
Why do I feel no order in this fight? This is about survival, Drax!
All right, now you do that.
We are the herd! Destroy! I am really missing Gamora right now.
She just ain't a team player.
Says the guy who just rejoined the team after ditching us. Stop! Rocket, how's it going?
Don't distract me when I'm hot deep in explosives.
Well, it's a battery, not explosives. You're just trying to turn it into explosive, which seems like it should be more difficult than it sounds. I can't turn a double A into a battery.
I love
Or a,
selling.
gosh, I can't turn a double A into a bomb. So it seems like a bit more of an involved process than...
Make your peace! Gladly!
Nice! I missed the prompt last time.
That's gotta hurt.
This is infuriating! He will not bend!
Okay, this one's set. Keep the loonies busy while I rig the next one.
I don't know if we can keep this up!
You have to!
We, beat the big guy. Oh, dang it.
Do your thing, Drax!
Quill, I swear to Scott, if you let them shoot me in the ass,
Don't worry! It's covered, man!
sure don't feel like it.
This battle must end!
Working on it.
Don't want to rush you,
Hey,
but...
stop rushing me.
Belief in the matriarch could not save this one!
Don't be sad. Keep punking their scudding lights out.
Shooting that one will only make things worse!
Yeah, the freak's gonna redirect your blasts.
I was
Zonked
just
out
trying to wake
weirdos
him up.
deserve it. Come on, let me in. Stupid quantum lock triple fault scutware.
Rocket, no pressure, but figure it out!
That one's redirecting fire. Don't shoot.
Oh, man! The blockhead's amping up his buddies! I am primed to destroy! Pick your mate!
Daggone it.
Rocket! I hope you have a surprise for him! Oh, Camaria loves surprises!
I hear way too much shooting.
Don't worry about it! Most of it's mine!
Roll's healing his pals.
Well, that's not fair! Rocket! Should we be shooting this close to these things?
Had to waste my entire freeze cycle on that guy. Because you guys are both frozen!
No fair! He's boosting everyone but us! I seem to be bleeding my own blood! Well, that's the
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Stop it, you
fucking
dick.
With that one. Hold on, big guy!
Alright. Heal you.
I got
I'll
you,
make
Drax.
you kill him.
Peter Quill. Shut him down. Hey.
Oh gosh. Die!
Oh yeah! This is going to be big!
Awkward laugh.
When have I ever failed to blow something up?
That's true. I should give him
Like a tree.
props for that at least.
Should we be shooting this close to these things?
Oh, wrong button.
This battle must end.
Oh, nice.
With a big bang! Okay, they're set to blow! We need to get the Flark out of here!
How much time do we have?
Fuck. Oh, good. We get to run away from these guys.
No!
Oh,
Where's our...
Rocket got shot in the back by a sniper.
Where did this go? Out where?
What? No! I was going so towards that pipe. I hate that. Hex, we intentionally stay away from announcements and casting and news and everything like that. We try to go in as fresh and unspoiled as possible. And you might not see it as a spoiler, but some people do. So we just ask that you know, things that are fresh and just announced or leaked or anything like that, just if people are wanting to know them, they will find them. They will search them out and they will find them. So the people that don't know don't need to share it in a public place where people might not want to hear that yet, you know. But thank you for understanding. Yeah, it's fucking cold. And game over. Credits. Oh, okay. There we go. Perfect. Quadruple closed captioning. All right, where's Gamora? Did we just fucking leave Gamora? Are we serious? We left Gamora there?
You must go back.
Yeah.
Crazy. I like killing sprees as much as the next guy, but we barely got out of there alive.
What about Gamora?
She made a choice.
So you're just gonna abandon her? And Nikki? What if it was Groot? You gonna leave him behind too?
Don't talk like that. That's not what this is about.
Isn't it though? We're supposed to be a team. Teams don't leave people behind.
Tell that to the giant Kratakan army of robots and brainwashed believers we barely got away from.
Gamora!
Is that?
Yes,
Breaker's arm.
Get back.
it doesn't matter. I failed. Raker lives.
For now.
We have to go back. We can't leave Nikki there. What he'll turn her into.
Blah, blah, flark and blah. So you got stepdaddy issues and had a horrible childhood. Ooh.
Rocket!
He is so unlikable.
It's true. Guess what? You ain't the only one here who had it bad. It don't mean we're angling to commit suicide because some pseudo-priest nutjob is doing surprise nutjob stuff. If we go back there, we're dead. D-E-D! Dead!
I'd rather die with honor than without.
Who crawled up her butt and died? So, get the Flark out of Dodge?
Not yet. You should try to get a hold of Cosmo instead.
Great plan, only he ain't answering the passport.
Okay, but what choice do we have? We don't have comms.
Well, actually, we might have comms. It turns out they weren't as flarked as I originally thought.
Really?
Groot should be able to raise.
I want to like Rocket, because I like Rocket in the Guardians movies. But I hate him so much in this game.
Sounds like Murder Mom's feeling more stabby than usual. Hey, better not slice through anything in that cargo bay. We ain't restocking anytime soon.
You all right there, Drax?
I am pondering that question.
And that makes total sense. After what happened with Nikki and that twisted promise, having to watch the people we love die all over again.
My family did not simply die. They were murdered by Thanos. I do not wish to discuss it.
My mom didn't just die either. She was murdered by the aliens that took me, right? I thought there was going to be more than that.
Yes, little one.
You talking to...
Shoo, move over.
Don't eat those cables.
Oh no, you ain't chewing through any more of my ship.
I mean, maybe exposed cables are the issue.
Shoo, Flark off.
Wow, that panel must have looked really tasty. What's it for, anyways?
Emergency door controls for the ship. Something a ship owner should know.
Hey, do I look like an engineer?
You don't. What do you think, bud? Now that Contraxi is gone, what's gonna be the new hotspot for entertainment?
I am Groot.
An asteroid, huh? Huh. Smart!
Cool.
I am Groot.
Quill and I don't need to make up.
I am Groot.
Maybe when Quill makes the right call and flies us far, far away from the church, I'll consider us formally even.
Hey, Gamora.
Go away, Peter.
Come on. Just thought I'd check in. That was some pretty heavy stuff you said earlier. Wanna talk about it?
I don't need a pep talk.
Okay. All right. No talking. Let's sing it out.
What?
Oh, who's the hunter? Who's the game? You feel the beat, call your name. Come on, I know you know this one. I hold you close in victory. I don't want to tame your animal style. You won't be caged in the call of the wild. Come on, sing it!
Shooting at the walls of...
Shooting at the walls of heartache.
Bang, bang!
I am the warrior. I am the warrior. And heart to heart you win.
It's always interesting to hear voice actors recording the same fake song in different booths at different times because they have like...
Want to talk about the guy whose arm you just ripped off?
There's nothing
different timing and stuff like that.
Chopped his arm off.
And that's all I did. He's still out there with Nikki manipulating her with his slick lies and flarked up promises. Making everybody think... we can't bring them back.
Who did you see? In your promise? Got a feeling it wasn't Thanos.
No.
No.
Nothing. It was just a lie. Which is why we need to stop it.
It was probably all of her
I'm
people.
working on that. Just... try not to slash the cargo bay in half.
Watch it, Peter. You could fall on my sword if you're not careful.
Shut up. Our singing was perfect. Oh, that's the translator
Hope
thingy.
somebody makes the right call and gets us out of the way of those church idiots. It ain't cowardice, it's common sense. Wait,
Ooh, so swirly. Is that even a plant? Wonder where Groot picked up that one.
What is wrong with her? We have to go back. Sure, we're heroes, but
Hey, Rocket, you got a minute?
let's see what we can make with the parts you've got.
Daggone, I wanted to talk to him, not use the fucking bench. He needs to stop being such an
I could
asshole.
really use a flarkin' drink right now.
Why is the fridge open again? I just closed it like 2 minutes ago before I started singing. Oh, now I can talk to
One
you.
whole arm. That's what? 10% of Raker down?
And I say we leave the other 90% alone. Can't say I ain't glad I get to dissect this little marvel, but that's as close as I'm getting to this flarkin' cult ever again.
That's it. No talking. I wish there was some more substance with Rocket, other than
About you,
just
bud?
complaining all the
You
time.
okay? Are you sure? We saw some pretty messed up stuff in there. Yeah. Maybe I'm not the best person to discuss it with you. You and Rocket should definitely talk about it, though. I'm glad you guys are there for each other. Take care, buddy.
See? I like Groot. I don't always know what he's saying,
Anything yet?
but I get what he's saying. You know what I mean?
Guardian of Galaxies.
Cosmo,
Yay!
buddy. Where have you been? We've been calling you.
Sorry, Piotr Quill. Cosmos ball's been tied. Universal Church of Truth arrive at nowhere.
Are you okay?
He's fine for moment. Cosmo receive warning in time. But Continuum Cortex is of shutdown for safety. It's been dead, huh?
Your little detective trip almost got us killed. We'll fill you in when we get there.
Niet. This problem is bigger than Cosmo. Guardian of Galaxies must go to Xandar and ask Worldmind for help instead.
Jeez.
Cosmo unable to get through. Guardian of Galaxies must actually...
Check on it.
Cosmo, are you there? What happened?
Ah! Fuck.
Are we under attack?
So these are the cowards who defiled Lady Hellbender's honor.
Oh, good.
You?
Flark are you?
Normally, I would not engage in conversation with inferior life forms. But my contract with Lady Hellbender stipulates otherwise. Therefore, abomination. You may refer to me by my title. I am Captain Glory, leader of the Lethal Legion.
Lethal Legion? More like Loser Legion.
I don't know. This just look pretty cool.
He surrounded us.
Yeah.
Listen, I get that Lady Hellbender's super pissed, but now's really not the best time.
Did you think that she would ease her bounty simply because you somehow managed to elude the Blood Brothers in nowhere?
Yes?
Then you were as imbecilic as they are. Lady Hellbender sends her regards, so-called Guardians of the Galaxy. Prepare to be eliminated.
No, you prepare to be eliminated.
Smooth.
Now
we got
what?
This. Probably.
There's so many of them. Have to defeat them, huh?
Hit them hard and give no quarter. There's nothing on that garbage scow worth salvaging.
Got a piece of that guy.
Just a piece?
Can't we just send an IOU to Lady H?
You will receive your splinter remains. Where's Drax the Destroyer? My bounties are violent.
Never heard of him.
These ships ain't dying fast enough.
There's an art to this, Rocket. We're artists.
Yeah, artist.
Drop out and get a better angle if it gets too hot.
That's no fun.
Nope. Down here. This reminds me of
How much money did she offer these
Crimson
guys?
Skies.
More than that Ravager heap's worth, thief.
At least it's mine. Ow!
These guys have
Fuck, hit
really
me so
bad
hard.
timing.
Perfect timing from where I stand.
Feel free to show off, Quill. They insulted my baby.
Just make sure you're shooting while
Only
you
one
do it.
lethal lame brain left.
One is all we need.
That don't even make sense. We just wasted a ton of you.
Yeah.
Who's the inferior life form now, huh?
Please try to flee.
Peter,
I would love to
I'm
hunt
picking
you
up
down.
something.
What?
That's a big
Appears I'll
boy.
have to finish this myself.
His ship is really cool, though. I
So
really
you
like that
defeated my
ship.
fighters. But my
That's a
crews
perfect ship
will
to like hold the
crush
bottom of and like fly around as a kid, you know?
That's it?
Oh,
That's
this
what
is
you've been bragging
this is
about?
definitely like Crimson Skies.
Nothing.
Oh,
It's-
did it too soon.
I'm sure it's very comfortable.
Feel bad, Guardians.
Nope, not a thing.
Motherfucker!
Keep up the barrage. They will not survive it.
It's really pissing me off.
Doing us up, Quill.
These controls are actually kind of a pain in the ass.
Lady Skull shoot us the worst fucking timing. That was a bad hit.
Starting to feel like we pissed off the whole galaxy.
Oh my gosh, this would be so much easier on a controller, maybe.
Really need to work
On a
our
mouse,
VR.
the flying is actually quite bad. Lock on! Lock onto something, please.
Yeah, I don't think the scrap sacks care if the galaxy's under siege.
Taking heat.
Just kill them already.
There's an art to this.
Ha! Quill just tried the kill splane to the deadliest woman in the galaxy. Clark, that hurt. We really gotta take better care of the Milano.
Yeah. You know we're a ship wash and a wax when this is all over.
Right after you patch up all the holes. My ship!
Wonder how much these creeps are getting paid for killing us.
Let me look up the contract real quick. Oh, man. These guys are making chump change.
Really? Wonder how much these creeps are getting paid for killing us.
Repeated dialogue.
I am Clary, warrior.
Well, we killed him.
Take that, Lady Skull Scut.
I doubt we've seen the last of her.
We'll worry about Lady Hellbender later. Let's just focus on getting to Xandar. Punch it. Yeah, old girl needs a tune-up.
We can do it once we reach the station.
I ain't letting no buckethead near my...
Wow, talk about cosmic gridlock.
I haven't seen this many ships around Xandar since the start of the Galactic War.
Open channel, Groot. Let's see what's going on.
I
supplies are low. Need access to facilities.
Oh my gosh.
These ships come from converted worlds.
They're refugees.
Need immediate docking permission. Please answer us.
Groot, that's enough.
I don't see any rescue shuttles coming out. They're ignoring them.
No. Nova Corps might be a bunch of self-righteous domeheads, but they're supposed to be helping folk. That's their whole flarkin' deal.
Relax, Rocket. We'll just call the station and ask to speak to the World Mind. Groot.
All right.
Welcome to Nova Corps headquarters.
Please state your preferred language of communication.
Oh gosh. This is fucky. This is real fucky.
I'm gonna gnaw your ears off.
I know, bud, but now we can all follow along with Starpant's mistakes.
How may we assist you?
Oh gosh.
Hunter must choose quickly, little one.
We should report what Raker is up to.
Think the Flarkin World Mind doesn't already know?
Maybe not everything.
Daggone it.
We are aware of the current threat.
The POV moves around with the mouse. It's really fucking me up.
Just pick something, Peter.
Criminal offenses.
How about future crime?
Great idea. Let's report something we're gonna do and blame it on some other schmuck.
I can't believe this option doesn't work. This is the core. They should be helping.
Of the current threat.
I suggest the officers' directory. Certainly the World Mind will be listed
All right.
there.
After scanning your ship,
Our near-perfect algorithms pre-selected
several officer choices.
Nova's profiling us? That ain't okay.
That's normal. Think your cell phones aren't profiling you every day?
For direct
communication with us has been denied.
We apologize for the inconvenience.
Well, it was worth a shot. Let's try something else.
Scroll down. Scroll down.
Hey, your cop girlfriend is still listed here. You should,
Rocket.
Oh, right. She's, dead. Scroll back up. I think I saw someone interesting.
Does that say Nova Prime? Any idea which one?
Who even cares?
Nova Prime's identity is confidential.
And communication with them is forbidden.
Until further notice.
Huh. Doesn't say which one. Why even list them then?
Hey, Woolberry, got any ideas?
Ugh, I hate bureaucracy.
All right. Wait, that's not what I. That's not what I clicked.
The past crime button looks lonely.
This menu again.
Congratulations on your decision to join the Corps. To begin, state your full name,
Designation or serial number.
Richard Ryder.
Quill's mom!
This strategy is futile.
Oh, come on, muscle brain. It might work.
Please state your celestial
That-
body.
Or artificial installation of origin.
Someplace.
Earth.
I continue to doubt this strategy.
Sheesh. Yeah, maybe
Stop it.
won't-
Finally,
In a few words,
Oh my gosh, I keep clicking the SWAT thing, but it's not working.
Because I'm a sucker.
Enforce justice.
Looks like the best AI in the world couldn't parse that. Good job, boys.
There we go.
Hey,
Stop it!
Nope.
Stop it! All of them. I'm justice. Gosh. Let me start fucking
You were wise
over.
to abort this senseless strategy, Peter Quill.
He ain't aborting nothing. He just
There.
mistouched. Come on, Quill. Think how many units we
Daggone
can
it.
steal from inside the core.
Alright. Past.
We should tell them about the promise.
Right. As if none of these other ships ain't already blasting about it all over the comms.
due to the imminent termination of civilization,
we are unable to open new cases.
cases.
Well, how about that one? Peter, I think everyone here is too busy or dead to answer.
Cadet Nicolette Gold's communication privileges
are suspended while we investigate
her involvement in unsanctioned cult activity.
Unsanctioned cult activity, as opposed to sanctioned cult activity.
Can't do that. She's independent.
All right,
Only
this
One
one.
application per cycle is permitted.
and you cannot resume a cancelled
Application.
Well, fuck.
I'll lend a paw and pick this one.
No, stop
Thanks
it.
for the help.
We need to reach the world mine, Peter, and doing nothing won't work.
Perhaps we should try another menu.
Corbin Day is missing in action.
and unable to respond.
Heard of him. He was in the Resistance.
So much for near perfect algorithms, helpline.
Let's try.
Nova number
11249-44396 is out of
our sensor range and unavailable
for contact.
Richard Ryder. Sounds Terran.
You seriously don't know who he is?
I have yet to meet a Terran of any interest.
All right, last one.
Centurion Co-Rel's personal communicator
Has either been destroyed or disabled.
and could not be reached.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry, Quill.
Me too.
All right. So I can't do that anymore because they fucked me over with a future.
Thank you for being proactive.
However, the galaxy's impending doom makes
All future crimes irrelevant.
All right. World mine
Why
sucks.
are we letting the Terran select the language? He barely knows his own.
Better than Kree. Not much better, but better.
I think. Yeah, I've clicked everything. I've clicked literally everything. Now what do I do?
Groot's wondering if your brain's short-circuited or something, Quill.
Oh my gosh. That's not at all who I clicked.
We are sad
to inform you that Denarian Carlos
is currently missing and
is
assumed
assumed dead.
Hey, isn't this that buckethead we killed on the rock?
We definitely did not murder him, and definitely did not admit it in front of a Nova Corps console rocket. Do you think turning ourselves in would get their attention?
Nah.
Do we have the money yet?
Connecting to banking services.
I can't believe that worked.
Gardeners of the Galaxy.
Explain yourself.
We're not the gardeners.
Hey,
I did all this bullshit to
See,
have you call me the wrong fucking name.
Peter Quill, Star-Lord.
And, it's Guardians of the Galaxy. Check the addendum.
We need your help.
Pay a fine.
No, of course not. You need to save the
Galaxy cannot be saved, Peter Quill.
What?
A mass delusion known as the Promise
Is sweeping its systems, converting all who encounter
counter it.
in less than
3 cycles,
it has spread from the crew of a single star
frigate to multiple outposts.
worlds and systems.
Praxius 9, Rigel 3,
75.222
2% of the Andromeda Galaxy.
galaxy, all lost.
Of course, she don't mention Contraxia.
They, actually. The world mine is collective consciousness.
Look, we know who's behind the Promise. We've seen it happening up close and personal. We're here to pass on information to you so you can stop it.
How can we be more clear?
The Universal Church of Truth.
Cannot be stopped.
Told ya, they're a collective.
It is a machine.
Yeah, well, so are parts of me. And you better not call me in it.
It can be stopped. Maybe not by us, but you're a war hero. You defeated the Shatari 12 years ago.
The Resistance and its allies defeated
The Shatari, not us alone. And not before
the Shatari had destroyed our home.
homeworld and decimated our people.
Yeah, I don't like it either, bud. Should've run when we had the chance.
We have already processed
472,865
12,465 combat scenarios.
The current probability of defeating the
Universal Church of Truth is
Okay.
0.3%.
You said it was impossible.
That is a big number.
Is that bad? It sounds bad.
It is. Now, if you will excuse us,
The Universal Church of Truth's forces
draw closer to this region of space.
It is critical that we depart before they arrive.
You're running away?
What about the refugees? You're just gonna leave them defenseless?
Our primary directive is the preservation
of Xandarian culture. All else
is secondary.
Ain't you seen what your planet looks like? Xandarian culture is a lost cause.
Culture is more than a location.
But you're Nova Corps' leader. You have a duty to protect this galaxy.
That is incorrect.
You ain't the leader of the Bucketheads?
We do not have a duty to protect this galaxy.
We merely police it to get
Advance knowledge of potential threats.
Serve and protect only yourselves.
A logical byproduct of our primary directive.
You have officers all over the galaxy laying down their lives for you. And you won't even risk fighting? For their sake?
The risk is too great.
It would be a pointless sacrifice.
For unknown reasons, the
Church is stockpiling resources.
Its influence has grown beyond all probabilistic
models.
Then update your models.
We
can adjust our computations to the
enemy's nonsensical power source.
You mean faith energy?
Faith, as an energy source,
is illogical. We are unable to
compute scenarios to fight that which should
not exist.
So you're just gonna let the church win?
If the power source cannot be quantified,
it cannot be countered.
Most sentient beings don't have the luxury of calculating their odds before getting into a fight.
That is why they fail.
Ha! Drax, he's as dumb as a stick, and he ain't failed so far.
You're scared. Yeah, you met a math problem that you don't understand, and you're running away from it.
Fear is an emotional reaction.
Disputable.
We do not experience emotion, therefore
we cannot be afraid.
Why are you running then?
Our primary directive is the preservation.
Yeah, bleep, bloop, bloop. Thought you were a Class G superintelligence, not an infinite loop.
We recognize that you are displeased with our decision
to leave. However, your
emotional state is not our primary
concern. We
do not make this decision without considering
all available options.
A complete search of our databanks only revealed
a single entity with the potential
to stop them.
Oh yeah.
Not what, who. Adam
Warlock,
Huh.
the Church's original golden god.
Unfortunately, he perished
in the last year of the Galactic War.
Great. So no one?
We are pleased you reached the same conclusion
we did.
It appears that our travel preparations
are almost complete. Farewell, Guardians
of the Galaxy.
No, wait!
Classic Nova Corps. Ain't helped us then, you won't help us now. What? Are you kidding me? Groot says the Flarkin helpline's still asking for fine money.
You know what? Screw this. Cancel payment.
Peter!
What? It's not like Nova Corps is gonna come after us. They're leaving.
Exactly. They're leaving. That was our only chance to get this disabler off the Milano. We can't escape the church with a locked ship.
Who cares? By the time it activates, we'll already either be converted or dead.
Peter, we've got movement.
I'm Groot.
They're taking off.
schmack.
Why do they all have these giant flat ships?
You're accepting the promise.
We gotta jump, Quill.
I know.
Atrio's promise is becoming real.
Peter?
Gotta get clear first. Come on. And go!
Scott!
Whoa!
What the flark did you do?
I don't know.
Why have we stopped?
The Loser Legion must have hit something when they ambushed us.
Guys.
It's only a matter of time before the galaxy accepts the promise.
Sacrosanct is back there. We can't just sit here.
Guys.
And how are we gonna do that? We're dead in the fucking water!
And if they find us,
must
we're
be
screwed.
freely accepted.
Oh, yeah, and without an engine, we're screwed anyway!
Guys! Enough! Just
Right.
stop already! I can't hear myself think.
You guys are all so fucking
Rocket, fix
annoying.
the engines.
How am I supposed to do that? I can't even run a diagnostic.
I don't care! Just fix it!
Scoff.
And what are we supposed to do?
I don't know, okay? I can't just conjure up answers every 2 seconds.
Fine.
Don't. I just can't do this right now.
Hey, Monkey Keyblade.
I need some rest.
Yeah, it's a good game. Just the characters are so frustrating. So annoying. Mostly Rocket.
Screw Nova Corps. Shouldn't have counted on them in the first place.
Look, it's our great leader.
Hey.
Here to yell at me some more?
What? No.
I really don't feel like small talk.
You forgot your toast.
It's a cool toaster, actually. I like that. Takes up way more counter space than it needs to, though. So that's a bit disappointing.
Ugh. Need some brushing action.
There's no reflection.
Nice and clean.
Is that a communal toothbrush, I wonder? Thank you for that white bar. Okay. I'm always curious, like...
Mora? You alright in there? Look, we're all frustrated. We did what we could with the world mine, but they weren't even listening.
It doesn't matter. They had their minds made up.
They were being kind of scut.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I did nothing wrong. I was just asking them to do their job.
How about doing your job?
My job? Have you seen the size of that church ship? What am I supposed to do?
Guess you and the world mine aren't so different.
What?
Maybe it's because I had a tyrant for a dad, but I'm used to people in charge not being afraid to get scut done.
The heck?
Okay, but the Mad Titan had an army. I've got you angry slobs.
Whoa.
I just walked away from this.
My jaw.
Hey, Groot, did you ever find the pack of slacking clamps I lost under your fern? I don't know, a fern-looking fern.
What? Okay.
Why would I check the least underside? I swear.
God. Feels like I've been awake
Didn't
for
open
a whole
again.
cycle. Hey, Groot. What's that stuff you're drinking?
I am Groot.
Looks like herbal tea, but, not sure about the smell.
I am Groot.
Say, bud, how do you stay so level-headed?
I am Groot.
I mean, every time Scud happens and we're down in the ditch, you never seem to lose your morale.
I am Groot.
Wow. Wish I could understand that. You have it all figured out, don't you?
I am Groot.
Well, I hope you keep it up. We could all learn something from you. Hey, how's it looking?
How does it look like it's looking?
Well,
Tension circuit melted through the stem bolts, reverse ratcheting routing planers out of alignment. Can't even see the Flarkin sensor node behind the flux capacitor.
Flux capacitors are real?
What? No, I mean flow capacitor. Words get a little messed up when I'm tired.
Aw. Darn.
Hey, Groot, you remember if I left the sensor nodes on standby earlier?
I am Groot.
Because I told you about it. I said, Groot, remind me to something the sensor nodes.
I am Groot.
Yeah, I remembered most of it, but I'm missing the middle part. Ah, I should have written it down.
Rocket?
What is it? I'm busy.
I was gonna say, if you want to take a break after this, I don't think anyone will hold it against you.
They better not.
Okay.
Hey, Musclehead! Did you ever run that weapon system analysis you wanted to do? Drac! You hear me?
Drax,
I do not wish to talk.
Fair enough. We're all pretty spent, just try to get some rest if you can.
Need to put a bungee on that door. Whenever somebody opens it, and lets go of it, just slams automatically.
I don't call you Groody.
I am Groot.
Alright, you have more to say? Cool. I think some of these dialogues are busted.
Really? How did you... Come on, girl. Shoo, shoo. Screw it.
Ew. Hope those sheets are auto-cleaning.
And the bed smells. Great.
They're not.
We have a ship.
Hydrate.
This is our room. Why is it so small? Look at you. Me.
Oh.
No cursing.
Weird hair.
What?
I'll try.
What is it? What is this? How are you... me?
Come on. The talking raccoon's waiting for you. Everybody is.
Rocket, yeah, he was fixing that thing that broke.
The engine.
If we're some kind of big space hero now, why are we running from the bad guys?
It's complicated.
No, it's not. Stop running. And we've landed.
Are you the jerk who keeps leaving the refrigerator door open? Young version of me.
Wanted to let you sleep. Can you believe it?
How long was I out?
Long enough to fly us all the way to the quarantine zone.
Wait, how do we fly out here?
What? Do you want to fix your ship or not?
My ship.
Yes, your ship.
So you flew us all the way here?
Yup.
Without asking?
Hey, I asked. You said, and I quote, "I'll take you to the stars. I'll show you who we are. We're space riders with no name." And then you went back to sleep.
And you thought that meant yes?
Good enough for me.
Is everyone outside already?
Yep, waiting for us. There, let's go.
Ramp is still cool. So
Look who
we're gonna
stumbled out of
find
bed.
Adam.
The rodent made decisions in your sleep.
Yeah, I know.
Took you long enough.
What? Nikki?
Whoa.
You're not supposed to be here.
You promised you would get me out of here.
I know, but...
You were fighting us too.
Nikki! Guys, don't let it get to you!
Won't have to tell me twice!
No, why? I hate this point of view. This point of view is terrible. No, Groot! Rocket!
It's too fast, Peter!
Gamora! Drax!
We cannot outrun the beast, Peter Quill!
You're so much more fit than I am. How are you not?
My death!
No, Drax!
Anybody? No! This is all wrong! Guys! I'm sorry! I don't know what to do!
Yes, you do. You do. What are you doing? Heroes don't run.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Leave me alone! Won't take that, you ugly monster gang!
I'll let all my friends die first.
Peter Quill!
Oops.
Peter Quill. Peter Quill, wake up.
Drax. talked about this, man. You gotta stop.
Your illegitimate child was correct, Peter Quill. Hovax and Cameria will be restored.
No.
Yeah, okay.
We just need to have faith.
I fucking... Sorry. I knew it!
Drax, you're kind of freaking me out, man.
I had to share the good news, Peter Quill. You have lost your family. Your mother, the Kree woman. You understand the pain that comes from loss.
Drax.
But with faith, with the Matriarch's promise, our families can be restored.
Drax, I don't...
You have accepted her promise, have you not, Peter Quill?
Totally accepted it. I am super stoked to see my mom again.
And rejoin your daughter.
Yes, right, my daughter.
I knew you would see the truth of her light, Peter Quill.
He is a very scary individual.
Yep, the truth and light, dead. Not dead, my daughter, it's all super great.
This pleases me. However, I am less certain of the others. The Wooden One may come around. I suspect the assassin and the rodent will resist. This makes them a dangerous element to our cause. I must eliminate them.
Wait!
Why?
Because they're our family, man. Just give them a chance. It's a lot to process.
You truly believe they will accept her promise?
I know it. Take Gamora. Her dad was Thanos. There's gonna be some stuff to work through before she can accept it. And Rocket. Where to start? He's literally a walking science experiment. What Nikki, the matriarch, is offering, it's all new territory for him.
And the Wooden One?
You said it yourself. He'll come around. I mean, it's Groot, man. He's our rock.
Very well, Peter Quill.
Good, good. That's great. I'll let the others know.
There is no need. We must bring the matriarch here. That will give them the time they require to consider her promise.
Right, right, because she's a million light years away and it'll take us time to get there.
Already landed on her planet.
What? Why? Why would you do that?
Well, if you had truly accepted her promise, you would know. Perhaps it is better that you wait here for a while and contemplate your faith.
Hey! Drax!
Yeah, Drax is real scary.
We can talk about this! Great.
Yo, Quill, you there? Please tell me you're not dead. Quill?
Oh, I'm here, Rocket.
Oh, thank Flark.
Peter? Rocket? Why is my door locked from the outside?
Yeah, Drax may have kind of joined the church.
Seriously?
I know, it's super messed up, Drax. Drax is kind of messed up. He also may have landed us on Sacrosanct to find the matriarch. But don't worry.
Don't worry?
Yeah, you know, be happy.
I might be able to activate the Milano self-destruct sequence.
That's your plan?
What, you got a better one?
A little hard to concentrate with Peter singing.
I'm thinking.
Think somewhere else.
Shoot through the wires.
For your information, the llama thing finds my voice delightful.
Her name's Cammy.
That's it. We're locked in, but she's not.
Yeah.
So, she's an idiot.
Doesn't mean she can't help us. Can you transfer
Shoot
ship schematics
through
to my tablet? Maybe
the
give me a
wires.
camera feed.
Remember
Why?
I want to check where Cammy is.
The wires
Go ahead and grab
that
it.
control the emergency door locks that we talked about. Remember, Rocket? Do you remember?
What are you thinking, Quill?
Okay, I see her. Gamora, sing something, anything.
Why?
Just do it.
This is me singing a song. I hope you like it because I don't.
Wow, she hates your voice.
Fuck you.
It's good. She responds to singing. Maybe if we direct her to that panel near the cockpit.
The emergency door controls.
Yes. Just keep singing. I'll use the PA and try to lure her to chew the lock override. She chews everything.
Okay.
Peter, do I really?
Dang it.
Blah, 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 blah.
Be happy when I want to be happy.
Don't worry, be happy now. I think it's work.
Is this even working? La 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 la. Join a team, she said. It'll be good for you, she said. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Here.
You try. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Don't worry, be happy. Blah blah.
Why are you stuck there?
This is ridiculous. I mean, it's clearly not working. You said yourself she hates my voice.
Be happy.
Blah 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 blah. Don't worry, be happy. Blah 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 blah. Anywhere close to the cockpit yet?
Don't worry, be happy.
Don't worry. Now, this is some kind of...
This fucking thing is so fucking annoying.
Ugh.
I can't get it to go anywhere, and I need it to go.
Blah, blah.
I don't know whether it's meant to. Or it's glitching.
No, we're not really doing this, are we? I mean, if I'm the only one singing right now, this is some kind of setup.
I can't get them.
Blah, 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 blah. La, 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 la. Don't worry. Please stab me. Is this even working? La, 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 la. Join a team, she said. It'll be good for you, she said.
And it's just stuck there. Won't move away. Well, that's new.
This is what I'm gonna do. La 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 la.
All right, this is better.
Give it a little nibble.
what you do best, you toothy bastard.
Oh my gosh, that's such a
Guys,
fucking
I think
annoying
she's
mini
doing
game.
it. I can't believe it worked.
We're not on the Sacrosanct. We're on a planet.
Well, that's a flarkin' relief. Let's get the scud out of here before Drax comes back with his new best friend, the Kratakan matriarch.
Rocket, stop. We can't just abandon Drax.
Is he even still Drax? I mean, he's been converted.
I know. It's just we need to find him and pull him back from the dark side.
Yeah.
You're talking about kidnapping Drax the Destroyer.
Emphasis on destroyer.
And we've come too far, seen too much awful stuff to abandon one of our friends. Drax is still our friend.
That ain't our friend no more.
Don't make me pull rank on this, man.
Are you pointing your frickin' guns at me?
No, not yet. I just need you to understand how serious this is. We're not leaving.
Well, Flark, Quill. It's about Kratakan time you showed some Nords. Fine. I'm in.
Any other objections?
Nope. I'm good.
Good. Then let's go find our friend.
If I had known that it was going to be that easy to get Rocket to do something without arguing, I would have shot him so long ago.
Where are we, anyways?
Definitely
Sorry.
not Sacrosanct.
Good. Care to be a little more descriptive?
Let's just find out.
Okay, here we go.
Not this place.
You know where we are?
In a Flarkin lagoon? How many times I gotta tell you people, I don't like water!
Hey, I didn't land here, okay? Drax did.
Ah, this stuff is gross! Are you kidding me? Ah, wet fur is the worst!
Rocket, you alright?
That's it! I hate water! I hate being wet! And I hate not getting paid!
We're not here to get paid.
Sound like a
We're
line
here to
from
save Drax.
Overboard. I need water.
Guys.
I think that was Overboard, right?
This is Lamentus, home of the priests of Pama.
More religious nut jobs. Great!
They aren't nuts. They're pacifist exiles from...
Pacifists. That's even worse.
No. That was
Saw them on Nowhere?
Indiana
That's the last
Jones,
place
I
I'd
think.
expect to see a priest. Especially pacifists.
So how do you know this place?
I came here after a job went bad.
What kind of job?
It involved my sister, and it's not relevant right now. If Drax thinks this is the Matriarch's planet, something's off.
Tell me we ain't crossing above an ocean.
Only part of an ocean.
Uh,
Don't fall, you won't get wet.
yeah? Well, how do you know Drax didn't fall?
Quit worrying, Rocket. Anything happens, Gamora will jump in after you.
I will?
You will?
Yes, because we're a team. And Gamora's the most sprightly.
She
I
is.
think I'd rather drown.
Are
We
those
should sync on our plan
bullet
for when
holes?
we find Drax.
Shoot first, plan later.
We're not shooting Drax.
But
Found Drax.
Where is she? Where's the matriarch?
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
put him down!
Drax! Buddy, just calm down!
No, she called me here. Men are lost.
Rocket, a little help here?
Yeah, he tough guy. Hang on.
Hi, guys.
Yay! Mantis! You're exactly who we needed. Those are like mantis claws. Ooh, yes! Pressure points! Ty Lee! Get it! Mantis is awesome.
Mantis?
How did you...
What? Oh, that? Lysa once taught me the art of striking one spot and many times. There's an Omphad who teaches me later. Don't worry, Green Meanie's fine. Fine-ish.
What are we doing here, Mantis?
I told him to come, on nowhere. I saw time inside his mind. The lies that bind. I mean, what's a girl to do? Whisper a course correct, obviously. Shh. It's okay. Stay with me. Quiet in the dark.
Cool.
Another one of your girlfriends, Quill?
Oh, no. Not in this time. Come on.
Not this
Creepy
time.
cave's this way.
The what now?
The creepy cave, where the darkest of our future paths will meet. Dark as in unknown, not as in bad. I mean, it might be bad, but no way can it be worse than the futures I did see, because those were definitely bad, very bad. You don't want to know how bad.
Can someone please translate her?
The point is...
Those look like eyes back there.
Or was, or... Which parts of the point have I made already?
The creepy cave.
Yes, that's right. Big, strong heart carries so much sorrow inside. In all futures, he's the one who turns. And in some, we save him. Here.
In some, not all of them, huh?
And here we are, where the Kotati take fruit.
So, just to be clear, there's a timeline where me and you...
Peter, focus.
Right. What's a Kotati?
Plant people, like Groot, but lame.
The Kotati are a highly evolved, highly sacred race of pacifist beings who grace us with their meditative powers. They also guard the secrets of the ancient cave.
Can they temporarily unguard it?
Oh no, they take this duty quite seriously. Our only hope of entering is to appeal to their infinite wisdom. And we're in!
How many eventualities did you see that happen in?
What are we looking for in here?
She doesn't know.
Something that's gonna help Drax.
We're all just taking the word of this space case.
She's not a space...
Spooky!
These crystals are cool, though.
Spooky is right.
More like deadly. Are we sure about this?
Nope.
Maybe Drax just needs to sleep it off. I mean, he seems fine-ish.
My telepathic control won't last, little fuzzy.
Double flark!
How else did you sense that one in time?
Shoot.
Everyone just remember we're here for Drax. Though, it would be easier if we had some idea of what we're looking for.
Oh, for sure. It's always easier when you know things. Like, no.
Whoa! This place is really unstable.
Lousy cave's gonna kill us all.
Oh no, not all of us. Not this time.
More water? What's wrong with this lousy planet?
Doesn't seem that bad.
Seems deadly and cold.
Don't get swept away by the crystals.
Come on, Rocket. A little water's not gonna hurt you.
Death by drowning is actually quite common throughout Little Fuzzy's alternate futures.
Oh.
I have heard so many of his panicked final gasps.
I'm sure it'll get drier from here on out.
Oh, you are so wrong, Stir Fry. Yeah! Giddy up!
Crap! That was kind of close.
That one sometimes gets Gamora.
I doubt it. You're sure we're headed the right way, Mantis?
I think so.
Okay, well, it's too wide to jump here. We'll need to look around, find another way.
Let's take a look through here. Maybe there's another way to cross.
Ah. Aha.
All right, Gamora, let's get up here.
Why don't I just blast some of these rocks?
Oh, no! I don't trust him not to kill us. What's your reason?
I have seen so many futures where Little Fuzzy dies in this cave.
Rocket, you feeling lucky?
Yo, geniuses! Let's think about it. Don't look discouraged. Knock it loose and we got our bridge.
Try your blasters, Peter.
Heck on it. Stop locking onto that bullshit.
Okay. When I was on Nowhere, you love it. No, wait. You aren't gonna like it.
There we go.
Problem solved.
Still ignoring
Okay,
the bigger problem,
Colin.
not knowing what we're looking for.
Don't focus on what. Focus on how much he means to you.
Think of all the times Drax has done something for us.
Name one time.
Remember when he saved our butt? Whoa!
This is a lot of trouble to go to for a freaking colleague.
Tell us how you really feel.
I just did. I mean, if push comes to shove, we can get another big guy.
Drax has definitely been there for us before. Like on Seknarf. First time we got jumped by that tiger with the squid face.
Oh, Stumpy.
And the second time we got jumped by Stumpy.
Mantis? Should we be worried about this fog?
I would be. Huh?
Admit it, you missed Drax.
What? We got this. Sorta. Look at this thing's tail.
That thing does beg to get cut off. You don't stand a chance. Knock it down.
Go for the belly. Let me at him.
Maybe this is Stumpy!
Don't make it a habit.
This big boy's a tough nut to crack.
Gamora! Run him through!
Like a hot knife.
Okay, I take it back. Having normal Drax around would have been useful just then.
What are the odds of those things living on this planet?
Maybe they weren't native to Seknarf? And this is where Hellbender first got them?
Or maybe Hellbender's here, tracking us across the ends of the galaxy, because she wants us dead.
Lady H wants us dead. You realize what that means?
We're all gonna die?
I think I see what he's doing.
It means we're a team. When we piss someone off, we piss them off together.
I'm gonna assume that sounded better in your head.
Water, fog, and...
What the fuck?
There's two of them.
Two of what?
Mantis, do these things have anything to do with what we're looking for?
Inconclusive. But I'm thinking no.
What do you think, Quill? You best friends?
Yeah, maybe not.
Yo!
I think they're just reskinned Brothers of Blood or whatever.
My blade barely scratches these things!
Could really use Drax about now!
Eyes on the prize, Peter!
I can always count on you, Gamora! Bombs away, Rocket! Carve him a new one!
Never see it coming!
Never mind, you're busy.
Ha-ha! Too slow!
Not for lack of trying!
Save your nice words for later, Quill.
I thought I was a goner, man!
Dang it! They respawn.
This is what we get for following the bug lady!
She's got a name! Why are we doing this? My blade barely scratches these things!
Ain't nothing bombs don't solve!
There are a lot of things living in this sacred cave!
Whatever it takes!
Oh, I remember this part. Something bad happens here, something we have to avoid.
Mantis?
Why are you running away?
Over here.
All right, I like Drax as much as the next guy, but I am officially sick of his stupid cave. Who? Bug lady?
Why?
Guide her way out of a bathrobe.
Are you the rock face we're looking for?
Not sure if I wanted to answer or not.
Whatever gets us out of here.
Okay, good. I fixed her by bumping into her. She's probably just got the wires crossed with
Rocket,
Drax.
think you can crawl in there?
For what? So I can get eaten by whatever lives inside?
The stone faces. Whatever we're looking for is beyond or beneath or behind one of the faces.
What do you say, Rocket? I bet you can find us a way back there.
Fine, whatever.
Thank you.
Smells like rotten spike eggs in here. Okay, setting the charge. Stand back.
I don't think this is the one where he kills him.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Rocket. Oh, this is the green gas shit.
See that, Green Meanie? That's where we need to be.
Hey, Groot, buddy. Think you could lift this? Yeah. Can you give me another ride, Groot? Thereabouts.
Whee! Thanks, Groot.
No, there ain't nothing he needs to know about me. Keep your bark-hole shut. Your bark's crawling. I'd almost jump into the water if it made the creepy crawly feeling go away.
Is this just for a costume? Heck on it.
You find anything, Peter?
Nothing in there that could save Drax.
Is there another face somewhere, Mantis? Mantis?
Huh? Oh, yeah. This cave is multifaceted. Get it?
Ha! Nice one. I get it. Did you guys get it?
There's that feeling. The fur on the back of my neck is sticking up.
I feel it too, like a pair of eyes watching you.
You, see something out there, Mantis?
So many things, too many things. Shadows of a civilization that lived here once before. Forlorn faces that can see like me, horrors yet to come. And other shadows, too. Ours, not ours. A figure that's watching us now. Or was watching us then?
I see rocks and, crystal things. A statue that looks like a face, and more rocks.
I like yours better. I see something else. I see friends willing to die for another friend.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping it doesn't come to that.
Me too, Star Guy. Me too.
Star Guy.
Meanie's lost in an ocean of lies. We need to bring him ashore, but we also need to remain grounded in the positive. We're his lifeline.
Positivity isn't exactly our strong suit.
You always underestimated yourself, Gamora.
Rocky, you're being strangely quiet. I'm hoping you're not glitched.
It's a long story.
Ooh, my favorite kind! Up we go, group.
I am Groot.
Here's good.
Okay, look up here again. Make sure I haven't missed anything.
At least the crystals are kind of pretty.
I've seen better formations. These look like regular silicates.
Oh, there's nothing regular about the way they resonate, little fuzzy.
Then they might actually be worth a few units. To the right buyer, of course.
Did get this, didn't I? Yeah, I got that. No rocks that I can stick Gamora to and have her throw me somewhere. Ah. I gotta get close.
We'll each need to face our fears.
That was remarkably easy.
Facing them is most important.
You know, running is sometimes good too.
For you, yes, Star Guy.
Found another way.
Just me, or them crystals look super dangerous.
Don't worry your fuzzy little head. You only die from a great fall in 2 timelines. This probably isn't one of them.
Care about the Nova kid, didn't he? Always wanting us to do right by her, even when it was clearly a bad idea.
Of course, little fuzzy here. Under that angry exterior is a heart of gold.
We need to get on those crystals, Groot.
Just let Quill get out there first. I don't want you falling.
Ooh, definitely remembering something now, I think. We need to be careful here.
I think what you're seeing is some version of me pushing you off a cliff.
Oh, little fuzzy. Your volatility is surprisingly consistent through all versions of time and space.
Mantis, back in nowhere. Did you know what the church was gonna do?
I don't know. I see so many different things at the same time, it's sometimes hard to know where I am.
Do they try to take over the galaxy in all realities?
Not all, but most. Sometimes it's so noisy, like a bajillion ships taking off at the same time.
Do we even have a chance of stopping them?
Oh, yes. But only if you cure Draxy Waxy here. The 5 of you are the only ones who ever do anything.
Ever? Jeez.
Finally, the face of 1,000 lies, I think.
Gonna help us save Drax?
It tries to keep us from saving him. We seek something behind the face, beyond the lies.
Scott! Watch out, everybody! Thanks.
You don't usually make it. The Kotati mentions the faces in the dark before, but I always thought it was metaphorical.
Bug Lady is absolutely bonkers.
Can you get us through here, Gamora?
Larkin, I'm going in.
No! You mustn't!
You don't want me to cut the thing?
Wait, no, not you! Something bad is about to happen!
Oh, that's it! I'm going in!
Rocket!
Blow up
destroy it.
Little Fuzzy, don't do whatever it is you're about to do.
Well, he said he was going to destroy it.
I'm done with all the riddles.
Don't not do whatever you
Let's
already
just hear
did.
Mantis out on this, okay?
Give me a tick to think,
If
okay?
the whole place collapses,
Then at least you wouldn't have to argue with him anymore.
not helping.
Groot, can you tell him to stop?
Little Fuzzy's in a mood. We're probably gonna die.
Did she or did she not say this thing?
Rocket, go!
Fucking rocket.
Feels like I see this a lot.
You want to know the plan?
Yep.
Run!
Do I have a favorite Guardians of the Galaxy character from this story? I'm liking Mantis a lot. She's pretty cool.
Close one.
You can say that again.
Oh, I will.
Where's Groot? Or not Groot, where's...
Mantis.
Yeah. The big guy.
Where is the matriarch?
This is the one where I fail.
We're trying to help you.
It's okay. The one where I fail is the one where you don't.
Well, that's handy.
Stay with me.
Hey, guys! Check it out! I'm totally not dead! What?
You almost killed all of us. No more blowing things up, Rocket. Ever.
You're gonna regret saying that.
Without permission.
Are you Spartan? Why didn't I know that? Maybe you aren't always... Or I forgot.
What? Those guns do something again, Quill?
He saved Drax after you almost killed us all.
And that's how it's done.
Me exploding stuff is still better.
It's really not.
Next time we're in a huge fight, you're gonna beg me to blow stuff up. Beg me.
Next time we're in a huge fight, I'll make sure to remember that.
More of that weird fog.
Be glad you ain't this close to the ground.
Oh, Little Fuzzy never dies from gas in here. Just falling, crushing, Chitauri,
Wait,
water.
hang on. Did you say Chitauri?
Oh, I did, didn't I? That's a funny sounding word.
Huh. Okay.
This is impossible!
I thought I'd never see these markers again!
I hoped I never would!
Figures these scut knuckles would be hiding underground!
As long as they stay there!
You couldn't have warned us that Chitauri were hiding out in this cave.
They aren't always. Sometimes we just run into cute little eyeball guys. You're the ones I'm talking about, Scarlet?
I'm familiar with eyeball guys, yes. What I don't get is why they be here.
Feel free to ask them. Man, what is this, like the worst timeline?
Yikes! I think these bugs touched the nerve!
Whoa! The sword lady's being creepy again! Drax will be sorry he missed this one!
Maybe better that he doesn't know.
With our luck, Hellbender's goons are on the other side, just waiting to jump us!
Payback from Hellbender is literally the last thing we need right now.
Ha! Hold it!
Need I remind you that you are the reason she's hunting us?
Don't these guys know how to let bygones be bygones?
Hey, at least they didn't bring an army of them jelly things with them. Can you imagine? Man, I hated those things.
You were saying?
Just had to jinx us, didn't you?
Hey, anyone notice it just happens to be the monster I said?
I suppose you want credit for that, too?
Well, I'm speeding him. You owe me one, Quill.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Bruce wants
Stop punching me!
Faceless dudes go flat like cartoon!
Yeah!
Breathing
Tell
room
us,
break!
Will! The lobby's got a knife! Next time, you're on your own!
What would I do without you, Rocket?
What's next, Peter?
Ow.
It's like the fog is following us!
We're talking about a gas! Remind me, could this get any worse?
Sure! We could be dealing with those churchified noble weirdos too!
Ah, that would be worse! Oh, come on!
Mantis says the cure for the promise is here! Makes sense for the church to not want anyone to find it!
This is what you get for making us come to this larking cave!
And making tracks talk to me about religion!
Was it so offensive to you, Peter?
Definitely going the right way, right?
At least we know we're on the right track!
Church, don't get there first!
Next round's on me!
I can't believe so many of them felt this promise!
Believe it, lady! How should I know? Just keep swatting them!
Slow him down!
Hey, Quill! Wanna sit up? How many times have I saved your butt now?
Not going into the light this time, little buddy! Does anyone not hate us?
Oh, sure! You just haven't met him yet!
Need some breathing room, Groot!
Don't make this a habit!
I knew you had my back!
Heads up!
Keep it up! We're almost
Man, what else can this place possibly throw at us?
Don't say that.
For once, I agree with Rocket!
Okay, this is officially too weird!
Hey, can't blame this one on me. I got all these toys I'm just dying to use.
This may be a problem!
How should I know? Looks like even she's got her limits.
There we go.
Does anyone not hate us?
I say let 'em. Floor is down, man.
How the fuck did you get up there?
Be right there!
I don't like this foliage.
definitely going the right way, right?
I'll be here all week!
There we go.
Fog of fear, faced fully forthright.
You okay, Mantis?
Oh, hey, Gamora, you look less depressed. Wait, we went over that already.
Yeah.
didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
That thing of yours is...
Just how far down does this cave go?
Heads up! More than rock monsters.
I don't think they're looking to make amends, Quill.
Oh, maybe I can help. I think I speak their language.
Ow.
Make them hurt, Gamora!
Cut to pieces!
Incoming!
I hope we're supposed to be shooting these guys, Mantis!
Little late for that question!
Dang it.
Are we there yet?
Don't forget, we'll need to get out of this cave too!
Oh, dang it. I didn't mean to do that yet.
Watch your back!
You can move in later.
Hey! Don't suppose you guys know how to heal our buddy?
You talking is only making them madder!
Be careful. You ain't so quick yourself. Ready. If they didn't listen before, they ain't gonna listen now.
There we go.
Hey! At least the wrench, Chief!
Past time someone got stabbed!
There we go.
Well, that went about as well as expected.
I was sure. Oh, maybe I just haven't learned it yet.
I think I picked up the word for kill. Or the grunt, anyway. The fog doesn't seem to bother whatever these giant things are.
Maybe they're just smart enough to not wander around in it. Unlike some people.
I am Groot.
I know why we're doing it, and don't think Drax won't hear all about it either. Guys.
I know, little fuzzy.
Hips
and
quips.
it is the only way forward.
Okay.
What's happening?
He sees what lies ahead.
No way. No flarkin' way.
Doesn't seem that wet. Like,
That seems like a
medium
lot
wet.
of water.
Through a flarkin' monsoon.
Maybe there's a way to use those plants to divert the water. We're a team. We'll figure it
Alright,
out.
I already see how. Let me do it.
Keep us from saving Drax.
Sure, you save him while I drown.
How does it even grow down here?
I don't know. Those big leaves could be useful. Like a dam.
Okay.
Okay, that almost worked.
Almost dry is still wet.
Almost helpful is still not.
It's got roots going everywhere, Peter. Some must be holding it in place.
Aha! The root of our problem.
You really think this will work?
Sure. I think totally budged. It's probably just entangled in roots or something. If I can get it loose, we might be able to divert the water.
Okay, there's another one lower then. Probably.
It must still be stuck somewhere.
Or just like this.
Yes!
Still holding on.
What do you think, Rocket? Doesn't seem that bad.
Translation. Rocket, don't...
Rocket don't like wet. We get it.
It's a scary dark cave. We're all probably gonna encounter things we don't like.
True. But nothing as much as little fuzzy doesn't like getting wet.
I wish it
Never
wouldn't lock off my
underestimate someone's
POV.
deeply rooted fears
I
to
fucking hate
thrive,
that so much.
Especially when you do not understand the root.
There we go.
Gamora, let's climb up there. Get eyes on the problem.
The problem is that Rocky needs to suck it up.
Yeah, good luck with that.
In little Fuzzy's defense, he has died drowning in far less water than this.
Exactly. Wait, what?
Sounds like that's a failure on your part, Rocket.
This doesn't seem absurd to you?
He's got a thing with water. What do you want me to do?
You're supposed to be his leader.
Have you met Rocket? What would you guys do without me? We're the almighty Star-Lord.
You say something?
Nope.
Maybe I can hit it from here. Yay.
No, it ain't none of their business.
Bullseye!
Bullseye? What's a
big-ass plant doing all the way down here?
The priests call it burrows.
Heck on it.
Now!
We must have missed one.
Yeah, we did. Okay.
Some help up.
Gosh.
Mantis, any of those realities where we just leave Rocket here, hypothetically speaking?
Oh, yes.
Anywhere I don't kill them all for abandoning me, hypothetically speaking.
Oh, little fuzzy. Sometimes you die trying to get out.
It was working for a sec. I just need to reload faster.
If somebody would help me shoot. That would help.
Huh? What's your hurry?
Oh my gosh.
I told you to go before we left the ship.
Well, at least. Oh, okay.
Just like that!
Please, don't give him an even bigger head than he's already got.
Alright.
Anyone else suddenly missing Drax's anecdotes about Katath?
Oh, you know he has some Catathian fairy tale related to our current situation.
Like the Catathian equivalent of Jack the Giant Beanstalk. Yes!
Can't believe that worked.
Half work.
Come on, it's like 50% less wet.
I'm 0% interested.
All right, I'm on it.
Hey, Bug Lady, exactly how many times you seen us die horribly?
Oh, it's too sad to count. I always have to stop around 50.
Great, that's 10 apiece.
Oh, no, 50,000, little fuzzy.
Jeez. Alright.
Hey, Groot, can you get me up there?
Lift.
He's on his way. Just tell him how high.
Bad you don't have these sweet guns, Rocket.
Keep it up and I'll swipe him in your sleep.
Hey, if I jump, you can catch me, right?
Guess we'll find out.
That's not very reassuring.
Okay, that was
just
pretty
leave him
good.
behind. Focus on saving Drax.
Oh.
Be here on the way back, and if he isn't,
Groot would never go for that.
What are you guys talking about?
I think we're making progress.
Fuck. Is there another one up there I couldn't see? Oh my gosh.
It's actually kind of refreshing.
Like a quick shower.
What do you say,
Shower?
Rocket?
I ain't ever showered either, and I ain't gonna start now.
Oh,
You can
oh.
try to ask it to move, but I don't think this is one of them smart plants. See? I told you.
Raise that thing, Groot. Right about there. Dig it. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Oh, there it is. I was looking at the beam, or not the beam, the main plant trunk, I guess.
Nice shot, Peter.
Oh,
All right.
Thanks.
Any
I could try blowing it
others?
up, I guess.
No!
Remember last time you blew something up?
Okay, fine. Figure something else out.
Please. There we.
Huh?
Moses.
Are we supposed to know who that is?
Part the Seas guy?
Oh, the tentacles, right?
What? No.
Anyway, thanks, Quill. Really.
I was pretty sure he had tentacles.
What do you say, Groot? Now that we got the whole team together?
Absolutely. A dry rocket is a happy rocket.
This is you happy?
Oh yes. You should see some of the dark versions of Little Fuzzy. Or maybe you shouldn't.
Yeah.
You really, really shouldn't.
This cramped corridor ring any bells, Mantis?
Pretty sure this is the wet part.
What now?
I thought we just did the wet part.
Oh, it gets worse. Much worse.
Fuck.
Everyone okay?
I'd be seeing stars if I could see anything at all.
Yeah, this ain't good. So, about all them futures where we die.
Has he always been able to do that?
He says you don't like showing off. Thanks, buddy. No, I don't gotta tell him.
Ooh, right. The thing that you tell us in the dark. It's really important.
No, it ain't. Shut up.
You're among friends, Rocket.
It's nothing, okay? Just the lab I was in did tests on me in tubes of water, and it sucked. It really, really sucked.
Sensory deprivation experiments on Half-World. I heard of those.
Sensory deprivation was like a vacation compared to the other things.
And that's why you hate getting wet. Clark, I had no idea.
Don't make a big deal out of it. Just prefer to keep dry is all. So how long do we gotta wander around smashing our shins on rocks?
Imagine it's a metaphor. You're in the physical darkness, and that reflects Green Meanie's mind.
We can double back along Groot's path and then try to find the exit. Groot says stay close to him. At least you'll be able to see.
Ooh, this part. Ooh.
Okay, anyone else getting really fed up with Little Miss Cryptic?
No.
Pretty? Give me a break.
At least it seems less dark through here, and less wet.
Works for me.
Mantis, anything in particular we should be looking out for?
I'm trying to remember.
More fog.
I think this is where it gets loopy.
There's that creepy fog again.
It's always here. Always. Until it is.
What's that supposed to... I don't...
More Hellraisers.
Wait, yeah. But it ain't those Flargnards. It's them creepy eyeball things from the QZ.
I'm definitely hearing Hellraisers.
Then you ain't hearing right. It's eyeball things.
Can't tell. It's not clear.
Well, it's clear to me. These ears don't lie, lady. Shh. What do you mean, shh?
Star's right.
Shh. Right about what?
There's a new way out.
So it was nothing.
I think it depends. It's got something to do with the freaky fog.
So the key all along was to keep quiet?
Every time you name an enemy, it has the power to make that enemy appear.
Yeah, like that was ever gonna happen.
I saw so many versions of us fighting so many different things. With the Source, it's not done with us yet, Guardians.
Yeah, well, let's just keep our eyes open and our mouths shut from now on.
The fog entity has retreated.
Yeah, don't mention, like,
There's no immediate risk.
Gamora's dad
no
or
thanks,
anything.
Bug lady, but nothing you say means anything anymore.
So the fog is an entity now?
Yes. Sort of.
Obviously, if some fog monster's trying to kill us, it means we're getting closer to whatever it is we're looking for.
That kind of makes sense.
And if this fog monster can make bad things appear, maybe the opposite is true. Like if we all say cure Drax, maybe that's what we've been looking for the whole time.
I wish, Star Guy, but no.
The one time she gives a definite answer.
Just like that!
In one possible timeline, we all get smushed.
Great!
Let me
Smushed,
guess.
huh?
Further down?
Only if you want to save Drax and the whole galaxy.
Let me get back to you.
Tough to say what happens next, Sir Groot. I only know that if we succeed in helping Green Meanie, we stand a chance.
Okay, one last time! It's fine!
As a face. Creepy face.
I don't remember
Okay. Look, guys, I appreciate what you all did for me back there with the water thing. But following the bug lady any deeper is officially stupid.
Rocket.
No. Fog monsters?
I did it first go.
Cave pigs? Wet waterfalls?
Technically, all water.
No, Quill. She doesn't know where we are. She doesn't know where we're going. She doesn't know what we're looking for.
Mantis, are we hot or cold?
Room temperature.
Okay. This is crazy. She is probably crazy. It's not about her. It's about us. I am super proud of us. Because we've never gone this far for anything before.
Oh, this is the one where you inspire them.
Just think about who we were when we started.
Well, you were a two-bit broke pirate who couldn't even outrun a tree.
Exactly. And you were a two-bit bounty hunter. Just as broke as me, just as depraved, self-centered, mindlessly chasing every unit, bar, contract, bank to rob.
I still like many of those things.
So do I. But none
We're
of
gonna
those
have to
things
fight
are why we're here now.
ourselves.
Right? You're down here kicking ass for Drax. Not Drax the Destroyer, not Drax the rampaging criminal. Drax, man. Our friend. And Gamora. You've gone to the ends of the galaxy to hunt people, to hurt people, to get revenge in what I can only assume are some excruciatingly painful ways. But doesn't this feel kind of good? Going this far to help someone you care about? Oh, it feels so good. And Groot.
He says you don't have to.
No, I do. Because we all need to learn something from you, man. You never complain. Or if you do, I don't catch it, but I'm pretty sure you probably definitely don't. You're always there for us. And that's what this is about. Us. Growing together as a team, following a crazy lady into a death cave because one of us needs help. Because we are a team. Hell, we're a family. We're the fucking Guardians of the Galaxy.
Really great speech, Quill.
Why
Yep.
didn't anyone stop me?
You're on such a roll!
It really was one of your better speeches. Look out!
You take yourself.
I'm on it!
Bomb.
Time to make a mess!
Yeah, someone about the statue! Yeah!
Fuck me has got little
Now is the time for
What the fuck?
You want me to blow something up? Find me an entry point!
I'm ready! Just find me an opening!
Your shadow cells will never stop, will never die, until you kill the sword!
Giant face, Peter! Can't we make it create something friendly?
Find a way to destroy the statue! The face of 1,000 lies!
That
Fuck
base
it!
in need of
If
some
we just blow the
deconstructed
statue from the
surgery.
inside!
That opening's filled with water, Quill. Find me another way in. It'll blow up like any bunch of rocks.
Rocket! You see what I see?
Yeah, I can get in there.
Head on a swivel!
Okay, so let's blow this thing to hell!
Don't know how much longer I can hold us off, Peter! Don't rush me!
Hey. Some of the fog is.
Me has got sloppy
There! How
footwork!
was that?
Did it work? Feels like it should have worked!
Then why are we still fighting then? Us! Them!
The
more blast!
No! The water, Quill! I can't! You know I can't!
Rocket!
No! Keep shooting! It's gotta end sometime!
Ow.
I knew I was gonna... Wrong! Buddy!
Mantis?
Oh no! No! No!
The only way to save him is to destroy the source of your other selves.
The statue! We gotta nuke the statue! Seriously, Rocket! You need to blast it from the inside!
Please, Rocket!
No! I'd rather die shooting than die drowning!
What about not dying? Can that be an option here?
I'm sorry, okay? I just can't!
Peter!
Little Fuzzy, please!
What? This isn't my fault! Just do it!
Please, Rocket!
I've seen what you've gone through, Little Fuzzy. In all my life, I know how scared you are of water.
No, you don't!
I do! I've seen it! Felt it! I know! And I also know you can do this!
See what you made me do!
Please, Little Fuzzy! Listen to me!
Okay, look, Rocket! I know
Shut
you!
up, Quill! I know what I gotta do, and I'm just gonna...
Really?
I'm gonna suck it up and do it!
Be careful, Little
You
Fuzzy!
got this, Rocket!
Little Fuzzy!
Please work, please work! Come on, Rocket, you can do this! You can, right, Mantis? Mantis!
No!
Yay! I gotta rip that out of there. Oh,
Rocket!
where's Rocket?
Rocket. Check it out. Still not dead.
I can't believe you did that for us.
Hey, a friend needed help. Bunch of them.
Rocket, man.
Yeah. Can we please just save Drax already?
Warm? Very, very warm.
I think she wants us to jump in the hole.
I may not know what we're looking for, but I know it's down there.
Okay, let's finish this, because I sure as Flark didn't get all wet for nothing.
We need to hurry! I can feel the Matrix lies getting bolder in Green Meanie's mind!
Hear that? Your kid's getting stronger!
Oh yes! This is the place! I was pretty sure we'd find it somewhere down here.
Now you know what we're looking for?
Something sad and sulking, licking lingering wounds.
If it's here.
She's totally gonna feed us to something awful down here. I know it.
Should we expect a fight?
Probably. You guys aren't very good at the whole de-escalation thing.
You're kidding.
Doesn't matter what's down here. If it can bring us back our grumpy Catathian, I'm all in.
And the rest of you should be too. Come on, guys. We're the freaking guardians of the galaxy. We're here. Home of the healing light. Source of the cure. Origin of
Master
Rager's
Yoda?
power.
It's a cocoon?
Told you she was gonna...
Oh, gross! Please tell me Drax is the only one who's got to go in that creepy egg sack.
So the shepherds found fresh flock.
Adam Warlock.
ass beard butt!
You know not the gravity of your treacherous trespass. You cannot quell a god.
Oh, gosh.
Prepare for oblivion, interloper.
Oh, what's this one? Okay, Green Meanie, you're up.
Found you.
What wayward wickedness is this?
Nasty uglies from that busted noggin of yours.
It's okay, guys. It's him, Aaron Witchcraft.
No.
No, wait, Aiden Warsaw.
No.
Ashley Warsaw.
Adam Warlock?
That's it. The Golden God guy.
Hold on. This guy's Raker's old divine whatever?
Looks pretty good for a dead guy.
Were you not sent by the sanctimonious shepherd?
Us? With Raker? Not a chance. We're trying to shut his ass down.
See? Friends. Okay, big guy, and we go. Come on! All the ones where we die already happened.
Raker's got half the galaxy going cuckoo bananas. Our friend included.
I swapped your ass for a newer, younger blue-skinned model.
So, can you help us? Mantis seems to think he can cure Drax.
My heavenly healing is veiled malignance. A first folly I swore never to repeat.
Can someone translate this guy?
He said no.
What protection I can proffer is to remain reclusive.
Not this time, Goldie. The pieces need to go back together. We just gotta get you all closer to the puzzle.
And that would be...
In here, of course.
Whoa, wait, let's talk about...
Mantis is so powerful.
But...
It's like the beginning of Space Odyssey.
Welcome to the astral planes, Snorlord.
You teleported us?
Oh, no. You're still comfy cozy with me. I just merged your minds.
Merged our what?
I gave no consent to this, Planescaper.
She's not big on asking permission. It's all pretty sure this and fate of the galaxy that.
Don't you get huffy, God Guy. Your gold hands are all over this mess.
What's that supposed to mean? I thought this guy was how we cured Drax.
Cure and cause can coalesce.
Okay. Right here is where I'm going to end for the night, I think. I think it's going to be a great place to pick up next time. Hugo Parker, it's been pretty good. It's been pretty darn good so far. Thank you. He is Terrence. Yeah, so thanks guys everybody for hanging out and watching. I'll be back next week to continue on from here. Gonna go ahead and save the game right now. Chapter 6 at the earliest. Yeah. And we can pick up from there. Thanks for the bits. So I'll see you all next week. But not before I see you guys on Thursday for the podcast, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Eric is going to be back tomorrow with more Mass Effect, 6 p.m. Make sure you join him for that. And keep an eye on any announcements for changing in streams and stuff for later in the week. We might be doing something else, so keep an eye out for that. And I'll see you guys later. Good night. Bye. For real.